Calimesa's mobile home rent stabilization ordinance governs how and when a park owner may increase rent charged for a mobile home space. The ordinance doesn't control the sale or ownership of the homes themselves. It regulates space rent, meaning the ground rent paid for the land under the home. The law's purpose is straightforward: to prevent excessive rent increases while ensuring park owners can receive a fair and reasonable return on their property. It sets out clear rules for when rent can be raised, establishes notice requirements, and provides a formal process for requesting additional increases. Under normal circumstances, annual space rent increases are limited to 80% of the increase in the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, during the preceding 12-month period. So, for example, if the CPI increases by 3%, the maximum rent increase would be capped at 2.4%. Chapter 6 of the Mobile Home Rent Stabilization Administrative Rules outlines the procedures used to calculate these annual adjustments and verify the CPI data. If a park owner seeks an increase beyond that annual allowance, for example, to recover major infrastructure costs or to address revenue shortfalls, the owner must file a petition with the city. The most recent update to the ordinance, Ordinance 410, made significant procedural improvements. It didn't change the core protections, but replaced the old rent review board with a hearing officer system. So under the former model, a 5-member volunteer board appointed by the city council would hold hearings on rent increase petitions: 1 resident member, 1 park owner member, and 3 neutral members. That structure worked for a time, but it was cumbersome and inconsistent, and because of the emotions involved, it became increasingly difficult to fill all 5 seats with qualified volunteers. So the new hearing officer model, now used in many California cities, including Yucaipa, brings professional expertise and impartiality. The hearing officer is appointed by the city council for a 3-year term, but acts independently when deciding cases. The city council reviews a petition only if there's an appeal, and even then, its authority is limited to determining whether the hearing officer's decision was supported by substantial evidence and followed proper procedure. This modernized process provides consistency, transparency, and due process for both residents and park owners alike.